Wailua mai au ka no wau ma lai mo nei. Ano haoli wau ua ele mai no ke ia wahi ke a kakahiaka ka jittery and nervous pa. Anyway, no leila. Good morning. My name is Clarence Vierra. I am Hawaiian. I'm very proud and honored to be a Kanaka Maoli man. When Lucas had asked us, his plan, he shared his vision, I was honored to be selected. And when he said non-traditional student, I said, okay, shoot. So I'm Hawaiian. I am 56 years old. I'm going to be 57 next month. I'm a recovering drug addict and alcoholic with 21 years of sobriety. And I'm very blessed that I'm clean and sober. I graduated in the spring of 2014 here from Leeward Community College, received my AA, and now attending the University of Hawaii Marion B. Thompson School of Social Work. So I'm a full-time student. I was full-time here and I'm full-time there. Like Lucas said earlier, even Auntie said, when you're a non-traditional student, it's not like you have nothing to worry about, and I'm not trying to down the young guys, but I know you guys, the younger students, have just as much things to worry about as well. Getting your iPod, where I'm going to get my car, doing my nails, my hair, where we're going to meet this weekend, and whose party is happening. So compared to a non-traditional student who has to worry about paying the bills, feeding the family, giving my kids money so they can go to the party, buy the iPod and all that kind of stuff. But just wanted to make it a little light. But anyway, so my ohana is the Lavo family, Kelikini, Kinimaka. We originate from the island of Kauai. My great-great-great-great-great-great-grandpa came here from England, and he married my great-great-great-great-great-grandma on the island of Kauai. So I am married. My bride is in the back. She's studying. And this July we celebrate 29 years of being married. Might be more than some of you have been. All is good. All is good. Why am I in school? And that's the question I think sometimes we ask ourselves, why am I in school? Is it because my mom and dad telling me that I have to go to school? What is your intention? Why did you come to school? And, like Sister said, she had her plan laid out, you gotta know why you're here. If not, it's not gonna work. Because I came here, I graduated in 1976. I came here in 1976, and I had no vision of why I was here. I was here because I never let go in the Army. My mom said, you go in the Army. I grew up in a very crazy family, no father, and I came here. And one thing I was good at was, I found a lounge, and then I made a lot of money here selling drugs. And next thing you know, I was out of school because I didn't have a vision. I got in trouble here, and so when I decided to come back some 20 years later, I said, oh, let's still remember, But all is good. I was able. But if you don't have that vision, then coming to school may be a little hard. So you got to prepare yourself. And it's not only because us non-traditional students think like that. I think we learned that from the hard way, some of us old guys. We learned the hard way, went this way, trying to swim up the stream, and we realized, hey, if I just went with the current, I could have gone so much further, So now we do it. And so I see a lot of the areas where I made my mistakes, So when I decided to go back to school, there was 3 reasons. The first one was, I really thought about it, was honoring my kupuna. Because if we really think about who we are, pre-Poe Haole days, our kupuna was the most intelligent people in the world. And that is notated. Those of you who take in Hawaiian studies, you guys know that. Because when the Haole came here, they seen unreal water systems. They seen how who was doing green living first was us. We was living green. The Hawaiians, we were recycling, we never waste nothing. Our ancestors, a really good friend of mine, and this man I know really well, he's not naming out, Kumu John Kaimikawa said that we were scientists. You know, we were astrologers, we were physicians. Our people, the Poi Kanaka from Kawakahiko, they were very intelligent. So that's our DNA, guys. That is in our DNA. We are the next generation. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do that. The second one was, I work in substance abuse. I'm a certified substance abuse counselor, CSAC, for those of you pursuing that. And I work with adolescent kids that struggle with addiction. So I said, okay, I might as well kick it up and get my degree, because I couldn't do anything with just a CSAC. You need your degree to take it further. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go back to school. And then the third one was to encourage my kids. I have 4 children, but my oldest is 28. My youngest is 15. My oldest is now gone back to school since I've come back to school. My number 2, like Auntie's daughter, he'd rather be a chef. He don't like me in school, but he's very talented. And then my number 3 is in her senior year at the University of Hawaii, Manoa. When I came in, she was going through a hard time. She wanted to quit. And she seen me start school, and my partner in love was back there. We started school together. So my wife is still at Leeward. She's going part-time. You know, you gotta, when you plan your road, you gotta make sure, you know, it's good. We like go balls to the walls. And then sometimes you realize, oops, you know, you ever bite something more big than your mouth can handle, then you gotta go, oh, you know. So it's like school, you gotta, you know, my wife, she takes what she can handle. And you gotta take what you can handle. If you try to take more, I mean, we all get dreams and aspirations of where we let go and how fast. So for me, I knew what I wanted to do. You know, I'm 56, I never like stay in school and graduate at 75 and go, oh, you know, AARP, baby, you know. You know, I wanted to get it fast because there's some goals, you know. Got that. So, being a non-traditional student, you get your struggles, just like you guys, you know. And they said you got a plan. And I believe this. You know our kupuna, I always tell people this. Our kupuna back then, we never have this. We couldn't call 643-1111. What number is that?
Pizza Hut.
Okay. We couldn't call Pizza Hut. Okay? So if kupuna came home, or Tutu Man never go Puki Kalo, guess what we was eating? They couldn't call Pizza Hut, or we go Subway tonight, you know, or we eat one can Spam, because we never have that. So if you didn't prepare, you wouldn't be able to what? To survive. Our kupuna prepared. And that's very, I think that's the most intricate part of the journey, is being prepared. Because I always remember hearing this saying, I wish it was a Hawaiian saying, but say it, it's a good saying, is that if we fail to prepare, I think you guys know this one, right? You actually prepare to what? Fail. We've heard that, yeah, from all our kids, you know, from our teachers, our professors. And like Auntie, I walk into class and they come up to me, oh, excuse me, professor. I'm like, oh, it's not me, I'm one of the students. It's like, okay, so I sit in the back, you know. But anyway, just have to throw it in. But if you're not prepared, how can you expect to go? Because you see, we never, when I get angry and I will defend this to the day I die, the Kanaka didn't find this place by accident. We knew. Our ancestors knew where we was going. In Polynesia, I'm going to tell you something. When you start learning about all the other people in Polynesia, the Samoans, the Tongans, and the Fijians, we were sailing this ocean like how people were driving on the H1 freeway. You know, we knew where we was going. It's the Haulisu was lost. Okay, set sail. Oh, land. You know, we knew where we was going. You know, we was never lost. You know, they was lost. So I just tell you guys, you're not lost. You're not lost people. They are lost guys. If you're not planning, if you're not making the right preparation, your journey going to be, how many of everybody went hiking before? Anybody? Okay, what happened if you don't take water? And you was going to walk 5 miles, they'll walk in what? Like half an hour. Oh, it's enough for me, you know, no more water. Or we're sharing water, and then before you know it, nobody get enough water. You know? Or you don't take your cell phone, and you get lost. You know, that's the modern Hawaiians anyway. But that's my manao, you know, it's our kupuna, they was always ready, just prepared. You gotta know where you're going. You know, so when I decided to come back to school, several of my friends got their masters, and they got their master's degrees in social work in 5 years. And I was like, how the heck So when I came here, I sat with my counselor, Larry Andres, and I grew up in Wailoa, and man, we set the course. So I didn't know in order to graduate in 2 years, you need to take 5 classes, right? 15 credits. I was taking 12, thinking, yeah, I get them. Then I was thinking, oh, all right, I'm going to graduate. So you cannot, you got to go over semester. Why? You short 2 credits. What? So I had to go 2.5 years here. But it was a blessing. I went to UH, 65 credits. My advisor said I was solid. I didn't have to take no lower level electives. I could start it right at the top. You know, but if you know your course, you gotta set your course, because you know what? If you don't know where you're going, any road is gonna take you down. If you have no clue where you're going, how you get lost? You just go, we're going in circles. Hey, well, I've seen this before, yeah? You know, and that's your education. You know, I see so much people that I sit with, younger than me, or even some same age as me, that they take classes that you don't need to take. You don't need to go transfer to UH with 111 credits, and then after that credits is for you know, and then you know what, I'm going to tell you something, and I'm not speaking against the school, but I'll tell you, school is money. It's big bucks, okay? You guys get scholarships, yeah? Hawaiian scholarship, you get Liko A'e, you get commitment schools, Pell Grant, Ulilika Koho, Kuahana, you know, Oha, Alulike, okay, all that money, no way so. You know, because get somebody behind you going to need that money just as well. So if you can streamline and you know exactly where you're going to go, it makes your time in school shorter. Because see, the colleges like keep you here, why? Money. You know, if this was my school, oh, you can stay 5, 6 years until your Pell Grant run out, or you go UH, you go scholarship period. You know, get you out quicker. That's the whole purpose of even in UH 1 is get you out quick. Get you out quick. So you gotta set your course. Auntie said, you know, I don't mean to reiterate, but you gotta get your priorities. And let me tell you. I know you young guys get plenty stuff we do, even us, the kind of older guys, the OGs, you know, we get stuff we like do, you know. They go hang out at the clubs and all this kind of stuff. That's cute. We got our grandchildren, all our mohona, taking care of our adult kids who seem to be a lot more needy than when they was in diapers. You know, we deal with drama, you know, and then on top of that, we have, I guess, the 3 of us speaking today can say, we get papers, we get stuff we got to do for school, you know, and you got to set a schedule. You got to set a schedule. You got to have this plan. You know, we just shooting out in the dark. You know, it's going to be hard. You're going to get plenty of struggles. You know, when you set your priorities, it allows you to not be afraid. Yeah, and one thing I like to say is, my maka'u. Yeah, because mapopo, my maka'u. Don't be scared. You will jump on this boat, you will jump on this journey. I just believe it is chargeable. Rasha. You know? And if you're younger than me, go ahead. You can do harder than me. You know, those guys get tired while I sit down there. And I just recently lost my unemployment. It's over. I thought it was 1 year, so now I got to go back into the working world. And I was like, oh my goodness, how do I do that at UH with 5 classes, practicum and stuff? You know, and she goes, honey, I don't want to feel like work, because you came home from school the other day, you see that couch, you was like this. I was like, for real? She goes, yeah, for real. So it was a long day. But if you going after this training, how many of you know what you're going to do? How many of you not sure? Okay. So in this time that you're not sure, just start writing stuff down. You know, writing stuff down. You know, because I'm very visual. I have to see what I'm going to do. And when you look at it, it's very Hawaiian, because our kupuna, we never have a language, but we sure would map things out. You know? And if you know it and everything in between, it's going to help you. You know, write your credits down. When you sit down with your advisor, you know, recommend you guys, you know, they give you this sheet there with all the stuff. How many of you guys met with, how many of you have an academic advisor here? Well, this is scary. Okay, let me tell you, that's going to be your best friend. Right, Lucas? Besides Lucas now, I mean, an academic advisor here, I cannot encourage that more on how much that's going to help you. If you guys need help, because you know why? That person is going to be the one to help let you know if you stay on course. Then you're going to be like, oh, why the heck I took zoology for? I never need to take zoology for my major. I even took biology 101. It was an easier class. RateMyProfessor.com, how many? Be careful now. Be careful when you read that, you know, because I believe that's all the young guys that say, decided, I hate that guy, he one jerk. And I took one class and I read them, oh man, the teacher told me, jerk, but it's one of my best classes. You know. So, in closing, you know, my goal is to get my MSW. My goal is to graduate next spring, and I'm on track. Very thankful. Lucas is one that is great encouragement. I just love his email, just straight to the point. But my goal is to get my MSW and work with girls who have been rescued from sex trafficking. I belong to this group called Napoa for the last 5 years, and we rescue girls. Me and my family, we're a certified crisis trauma care family. And when I sit back and look at where I am, I realize that this journey is honoring my people, as I wrote down, who have set the foundation of learning. With this journey I take, it continues to keep the pathway open for those who are also starting their journey. That's all of us here. Education is a very powerful tool, and if we're going to rebuild our nation, then we got to hold them up and get learning.